Hey everybody, welcome back to Omega Zone Gaming. I know I promised the Tales video, but I'm sick and the pressure's just too much from the headset. I'll try to get it out sometime this week if I start feeling better. But I wanted to get something out, and I gave you all my initial reactions to the Final Fantasy 30th Anniversary opening ceremony, and I still stand by that. I still say it's a shit show. But here's what Square could have done right, and what they need to do right from this point forward. Make it about the games. Nobody who is your everyday Square Enix consumer, person who buys Square Enix products, cares about your clothing line, your crappy wine set that's $920 US, or your deal with Cup Noodle, or the fact that you took the most iconic weapon in video game history, the Ultima Blade from Final Fantasy VII, and turned it into a fork. We don't care about those. We care about the games. You had a few good announcements. The DLC dates for Final Fantasy 15, that was pretty good. Final Fantasy 12's release date, although I still feel it should be spring. I don't feel it should be July 11th, I don't agree with that date. I still feel it should be spring. I don't think it should take that long to remaster 12, which to this day on PS2 still looks good. I really don't. But I'm accepting of it. You know, where you screwed up was all the selling out. If you guys would have offered a True Crystal Collection, in other words, Final Fantasy 1 through 15, or even the 13 trilogy, you could have stopped there, minus the MMOs, of course, and a box set, made it whatever price you needed to make it, $300-$400, you bet you would have had my money. Package with all the Ultimania guides, yes, you would have had my money. You know, if you would have announced a tentative release window for Dissidia for PS4, I would have went out and reserved that immediately. Tentative window for Final Fantasy VII Remake, I would have went out and reserved that immediately. You know, you guys hinted at possibly doing 10-3. Guess what I would have done? Gone out and reserved that immediately. And I hate reserving games. Here's what you need to do from this point forward for the 30th Anniversary Square. Do not sell out anymore. The average gamer does not care about your shitty clothing line, your shitty deal with Cup Noodle, and most of us were pissed that you turned the Ultima Blade into a fork. Do not pull a Konami on us. We don't want that. You had a few good announcements. You know, as I said, the 12 release date, the 15 DLC release date, and what was in it. That stuff was cool. But you need to make it about the games from this point forward. Have trailers ready, do whatever you have to do. Go and quickly throw together some trailers if you need to. My only other point of contention is that screen from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, I keyed it in. I can find the same picture with Sephiroth in it. Almost exactly the same. Only difference is it's the Cloud from Advent Children, not the new Cloud from the 7 Remake. Yeah, so that was thrown together last minute. You can almost tell. Square, I love you guys. I support 15 still. I put 200 hours into it. I'm still playing it. I still go back. I see the flaws, but I see that you guys tried with the time restriction you had after the name change. I see your directors tried. I think you could have given them more time, but your directors tried. But you need to show us you're trying from here on out. We really don't care about your wine sets, your clothing line, or Cup Noodle deals. We really don't. Brave Exodus was okay. Mobius was okay. I play them occasionally. But aside from that, they had no announcement that me, as a gamer and a core audience for Square Enix games, really cared about, minus the Final Fantasy 12 release date, which I still think should be in the spring, not July 11th, and the Final Fantasy 15 DLC. as one of their core customers, they had nothing for me. I hope Square can learn from what happened that night and how fans are reacting and do well for the rest of this 30th anniversary. Until next time, though, this is Omega Zone Gaming, and I am out.